think that's probably one of the best videos we've done.
The ego went from like to 100 to like 350. And that's more like he talked. It was like, it was great. I love it.
I don't have any kids though, but I'm fucking a great parent.
Yep.
What?
I love the confidence.
Can't wait for those comments. Hey everyone, welcome back. It's your boy Ray.
And this is Max.
And this is Drunk Words, Drunk Thoughts. We're coming at you with another great video today. And it's a little bit of a story time, but we're going to open this up to, kind of both of our thoughts.
Cheers.
Let's jump right into it.
All right. Sweet.
So today's video is going to be why my future baby or your future baby is just going to be better.
I don't think I'm having kids, but all right.
I mean, with that statement, Max is like, ready to have the floor. I will take it, all right?
You do have the floor.
Let me start by saying this, right?
Yes.
If I have daughters, they're going to be prettier than most daughters, all right?
Why is
if
that?
I have sons, I'll get there. If I have sons, then they're just going to be smarter, faster, stronger, better, great at all sports, not just one, like 3 sport athletes.
Wow.
And let me now jump into answering your question, because you asked why.
Mm-hmm.
The answer is, this is half the genetics right here.
That's all the answer I need to get.
No, it's half the genetics right here, but 100% of the mindset's going to come from me, the ego, the confidence.
I'm fucked.
No, but you know what? You always hear this from people, and they're saying what type of parent they're going to be. I think this is important to your point, too.
Okay,
right?
yeah.
What type of parent I'm going to be.
Right.
Ray. First of all, let me start out by saying Big Papa Ray here is going to be that dad that everybody wanted to have growing up. You remember that dad growing up that fucking was throwing a football in the park while you biked home, and you were like, hey, dad, or hey, mom, you want to throw a football around or something like that? And your dad or mom were like, nah, I'm good. And then you went to the park and you wanted to join your friend whose dad's already playing football, and the dad let you play with them. That's the dad I'm going to be.
Okay.
The fucking dad that's out there, if my kids are into computer games, because that's what the hell's going on now. Everybody fucks with tablets and shit. I'm going to be out there, trying to create the next Steve Jobs on a tablet at 3 years old, getting them into programming, doing all that shit, man. I also think it's because my kids are going to have options and just know that my house is a safe space, which I think is important. And
that's pretty good. What
I keep hearing from parents is that, parenting is work, parenting's hard, parenting's all these things. Yeah, but that's if you're not good at it, man. I don't have kids, and I'm going to be great at it,
Wow.
People talk about the sleepless nights. They talk about the fact that, they had tantrums and the kid, didn't, respond well to them saying no, stuff like that. My kid's not going to do that, though. My kid isn't going to say no to things. It's just, I think it's going to be out of, a pure respect, a warrior mentality, and I'm, the elder.
I hope you have that look, because otherwise, that thing's not working.
I'm 100% serious. I just honestly think that, I won't have that kid that, you walk down, the frozen food section at a grocery store, kid's freaking out because he couldn't get something.
Yeah.
My kid's going to be standing there, opening the door for me to grab, the Delicioso pizzas.
Probably won't.
Something like that, for sure.
Nah.
For sure.
I'll be there for you. I'll give her that. I'll give that kid the look, because clearly I think he's just going to be it's going to be good. And then I'll be at the back being like,
look, if you're saying that I'm going to be one of these parents that lets their kids run wild, no. I'm going to let you know right now that in Big Papa Ray's future house, right? There's going to be discipline, right?
Okay.
Discipline is going to be at the root of everything, and I think discipline breeds respect, Okay. Kind of like that old traditional mentality where it's your kid's acting up, fuck, we're going to send him to the army, the cadets will straighten them out, something like that. It's going to be like that in my house, It's going to be not parental cruelty or anything, but I'm not doing these weak-ass timeouts, you did something, get in the corner, time out. No, I'm not going to do that. From age 6 up, and I don't know what the law dictates, so whatever the law dictates, correct me in the comments if I'm wrong. But from age 6 up, I will look at my kid if they've made a mistake.
Yep.
They will come snitch on themselves to me that they fucked up.
Oh.
All right? Then they will ask me for permission to begin. They will get in push-up position.
Okay.
And they will rattle off 10 push-ups.
Okay.
When they get a little older, you increase that number. You know, then all of a sudden you incorporate sit-ups, maybe a plank.
Please do.
Right now, we're building a foundation of core strength in these children, these future athletes.
Oh,
I'm talking about getting drafted at least second round, you know. At least second round, you know, like that's lowest, right? And I'll be the dad sitting there on draft day and be like, yeah, you know, like I was helping him with his core strength since he was 6, you know, like everybody can say whatever the hell they want, but the truth is my kid got drafted, you know, I don't know how your kids are, like my other daughter's like a marine biologist or something, I don't know. Ooh. Maybe she's the next Serena Williams because of that core strength, I don't know.
Okay.
But I think the key is going to be this like warrior mentality, if you will, and the fact that like I'm just this like elder that like, you know, they immediately respect and they're like, okay, I don't want to disappoint dad, you know, like
okay.
It definitely takes a very strong and great like female to be in their life too.
Yeah.
So I'm happy that like when the time comes, you know, I've got my girlfriend. Many of you that watch the channel know that. Maybe you've heard her in the background in most of our videos because, you know, she's always got an opinion. But she's awesome. I think she's up for the task. So when it comes time, we'll have a 2-strong parent household instead of just the one. Some of us grew up in that 1-parent household. But some of us, it was our mom being, yeah, some of us had no parents.
Damn.
But some of us, that one parent was doing all she could do or all he could do and, you know, working a bunch, you know, maybe not necessarily there.
Yeah.
Obviously, when you got the 2 parents and you're co-parenting as a team, it's so much easier to go ahead and enforce all these kind of ways that you want to bring the kid up.
Yeah.
And it's just going to be so great. I also think it's going to be kind of like a night and day transition because it's going to be my wife with the kid and then it's going to be like, oh, dad's home. And it's not going to be like this shift, but it's going to immediately be like, oh my God, the patriarch of the house came home. Like, if we were doing anything to kind of like fuck up, like now like we can't do that shit.
I love it.
At all. And it's never going to be because like they're worried about discipline. Because like I said, from age 6, they already know. They come over to me, they stitch on themselves. They're like, I did this.
And then they get the push-up position.
And then they get in push-up position and ask for permission to begin. Like, that's what I'm talking about.
I thought you said they were smart, though.
They are smart.
Why would they snitch on themselves?
Oh, to me.
No!
To me.
No.
You're not hearing me. It's about the patriarchy. That's what I'm saying. Like, the end-all and be-all of respect, you know? Like.
All right.
That's what it's about.
We both know I'm the crazy parent.
Sorry, for those of you listening at home, this is like my future wife talking in the background here.
Oh my God.
No ring's been bought yet, by the way. But my future wife talking in the background before she starts asking where the ring is, you know, providing us with all the additional commentary that some of you are just going to hear as blurred sounds. But
I can speak louder.
Okay, perfect. Thanks, babe. We'll finish the video up.
Cut.
But no, I'm always baffled because people tell me like they look at their kids, they're holding their newborn infant, and they're like, wow, there's a world of possibilities for what this kid can be. And I'm like, that kid needs structure. That kid needs a plan. He needs somebody. No, I'm not talking about like, okay, at 13, day 6, you're going to be attending this meeting for colleges or something like that. No, I'm not talking about that. I'm saying like loose goals, you know, like, oh, I'd love for you to be able to throw a football. Let's work on that today, you know? And like, just taking things step by step, like, oh, you don't know like what 9 plus 9 is. Let's work on that today. Like little goals, baby goals, and just achieving those and working until it's 100% and it's down. And then at some point, you're gonna give your son a sword and a shield and you're gonna be like, meet me in the backyard. Let's get this warrior mentality thing going on, you know? Like, why not?
What is it, like 300?
I'm not going to say at what age, because I don't need the mothers in the comments to come after me and be like, you can't do, he's too young to hold a sword and a shield. Is that a real, like, I don't need that. I don't need that information, you know? Like, not going to snitch on myself. Remember, it's the kids snitching on themselves to me, not to other people.
Fair.
That is the crux, if you will. That's what makes the most. As my girlfriend shakes her head and walks out of the room.
Oh man.
Okay, so I feel like we covered a lot of the guy stuff. Let me tell you why my girls are just gonna be like the best.
Okay.
All right. First of all, I want 5 kids. So, disclaimer to my girlfriend.
Calm your fucking ass.
I want 5, right?
But not working.
But the thing is, like, when you have a big home, and I feel like so many people don't do it right anymore, right? When you have a big home, everyone has a role. It's like having a soccer team, right?
That's fair.
So your player that's not necessarily the star, whatever kid that is, right? They still have a role on the team because you need 7 to be on the field, right? So let's say I'm a really good goalie. So I got us locked down back there. But, you know, somebody needs to pass the ball to my future wife who's maybe the star striker, right? Or get it up to like my second born daughter who's like so brilliant or something. And she's a star too, so she's up there on offense as well. I still need midfielders.
Yeah.
I still need defense.
Yep.
And no matter how small of a role they play, they can touch the ball, as you say in soccer. I don't know. I'm asking. You touch past the ball, right? That's key. They only did that once in the whole 90 minutes of the game, but it led to a goal. You know, like, you get credit for that. And everybody's going to get credit for building this awesome family in my house, you know? That's what's great. As my girlfriend continues to look at me with what can only be described as the look that the wife gives to the husband in that Nissan commercial where he's pushing the girl on a tricycle.
All my kids are gonna be great, but I'll have a few mediocre ones. What are you saying?
No, they're all going to be great. Look, all I'm saying is my mediocre kid is better than people's like great kid.
Okay, fair.
All right?
Okay. The confidence is high.
For sure. The confidence is high, man.
Check with your doctor.
I'm just such a fan of the ability that like I possess.
Ooh. Man.
And knowing my strengths, my weaknesses as a
Fair
parent.
enough.
I think one of my biggest, if not only weakness as a parent, because don't get me wrong, I'm not a parent yet, is
Yeah.
Is this a good place to end the video where I just say nothing?
No, go ahead. No, don't say it.
No, I think it is that I thirst for knowledge too much, you know? I try to get everybody's information
Right.
and process it. And even people who like should never be allowed to give me advice, I take it and I allow it to kind of chip away and kind of warp my view, if you will. It might take years. Don't get me wrong, I don't have kids now. So 18 years of being told how to raise my kids, and I shouldn't be giving them a sword and shield and sparring with them in the backyard, or, you know, I shouldn't be making them do push-ups for punishments, and I should put them in a timeout where they're laughing at me and not doing anything and not listening, and, you know, I don't need that. But I'm going to hear it for 18 years. And when my kid beats that other kid in track or beats that other kid in a spelling bee because I decided to work through a night with a dictionary with my daughter or with my son.
Yeah.
Because what people fail to understand about being parents, this is the key to the video, if you will, is that it's about time invested, right?
That's
you
fair.
get out what you put in.
Yep.
If your number one priority is going to be your kids, and you'll hear that from everyone. Oh, my kid's my number one priority. But I really had to watch Ellen for 4 hours today because I had to catch up from the last three episodes I missed. Okay, cool. Like, that's great.
Yeah.
I'm going to be like, look, my kid can't even read, but I'm reading books to my kid. You know why? Because I just finished 10 hours of working. And then, you know, I drove 2 hours to get there. But the second I came home, I put on whatever I needed to put on for dinner, gave my wife a kiss, and said, hey, let me look after the kids, took over. Did the homework, did everything I need to do. It's not even an issue of me not knowing things because I'm willing to go and learn those things.
Yeah.
If I don't know what, let's say for instance, like chaos theory mathematics is, and my kid comes home and he's like, hey, in the grade 12 curriculum, they're teaching chaos theory mathematics.
Yeah.
I'm going to be like, well, you know, like I have a friend, double major, that actually like knows chaos theory mathematics. I can give him a call. If he's busy, I'm going to read one chapter ahead of you. You don't need to know that I don't know it. All you need to know is that I know enough to help you.
That's
all
fair.
right?
That's fair though.
And I'll do that.
Yeah.
That's what the smart parents do. You don't need to know everything. You just need to know more than your kids so you can teach them. And that's the key to parenting. You heard it here first. In any case, I think that's a good place to wrap that. It's been a very ego-fueled conversation with you guys today, and I appreciate you.
To say the
I
least.
appreciate you. So come back to the channel. We always have great videos. But all that being said, my name is Ray.
And this is Max.
And this is Drunk Words, Drunk Thoughts, where we give you great advice, great story times like this. We also do drinks. Look out for some of those in the videos we got linked down here below. And come back every Sunday because we drop 2 new videos every Sunday for you guys. We also want you to smash that like button. Don't forget to leave those comments. If you think I'm out of my mind and I'm just whack, you don't know me because this is all true. I believe 100% in everything I'm saying. But anyway, feel free to comment down below. And what do we do to that bell?
We hit the bell. Let's go.
Let's go.